Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. So as you can see, this video is kind of long and lengthy, but it does have a lot of good quality things in it. I talk about a lot of good food that we've got, drinks, and of course the parks in both Disney and Universal. So if that's something that you want to see, then here we go. Alright, so unfortunately I did not watch this clip that I recorded right after I did, and you cannot hear anything. So basically I'm just saying that Jared's still sleeping, I'm getting ready. We were going to Magic Kingdom this morning, so I hadn't been to the park since January, so I was really pumped to go. Also, Genie Plus had literally just launched that week. We used it for Magic Kingdom. I wanted that to be the guinea pig, and I'm gonna be honest, I loved it for that park. I'm not sure how I feel about using it for parks like Epcot or Hollywood Studios. I heard that it's not worth it just because there's not that many rides, like as many rides there, so I don't know how it would work. So if you guys have used it at these parks, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. So I was also pretty excited because I had literally just ordered this tank top I'm about to show you. Can we just look at how perfect this tank top is? It's super light material and it was awesome for Magic Kingdom.
Also, on a side note, I am filming on my phone right now because I just went to turn on my camera and I left my SD card at home. Yeah, I'm not a happy camper right now, but that's okay. I don't really want to buy a new SD card just because I already have a brand new one, and the one I'm currently using has like so much space on it, so I don't really want to buy a new one. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna clear up a bunch of space on my phone and use that today. I'm just worried I'm gonna run out of space even with deleting like a ton of stuff. So I'm hoping I have enough room. If not, I'll have to, definitely for tomorrow, I'll have to probably get an SD card because there's no way that everything on this weekend is gonna fit on my phone. Okay, so I got one of these for my birthday from Jared's mom. Yeah, she gave it to me. So it's heating up right now. This is one of the best inventions I think for your hair that I've ever used. So I love my Dyson, but when I curl it, it takes forever to dry my hair when I use the curling attachments. I love the straightening ones and just the regular hair dryer, but like this to curl my hair literally took like 10 minutes last night. The only thing I wasn't a fan of was that I think I had the setting too low, so it didn't really hold the curls very long because I did it on day old hair, so I don't think that was the issue. So I just bumped up the temperature and I'm gonna try it out. Let's see if it actually did anything. So this is a little better than last night. I think I still need to put the heat up because I have such thick hair, but I mean, even if it's just for like the morning in the park, like it still did a really good job. And I like the like nice relaxed curl look anyway, so that's kind of what I was going for anyway.
Alright guys, so we just got to the park. We are about to get on our Lightning Lane return time for Big Thunder Mountain. Love that ride. It is pretty cold. So I kind of packed a couple different outfit choices just because I knew it'd be kind of chilly like at night. But I didn't know it was going to be like 65 degrees the entire time. So I had like a really cute outfit plan, tank top, skirt, all the things. And then it turned into this because it's too cold. But I did bring my skirt, so hopefully I can take some pics in it later when it warms up. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But we're gonna go do our fast pass. I'm just waiting for Jared to get back from the restroom, and then we're gonna hit it.
Goodbye.
Are you ready for Buzz Lightyear?
No.
Are you ready to lose?
We'll see. We'll see.
Alright. What are you? How did you even? 120. You're a planetary pilot. Wow, Ranger first class.
I'm sure you enjoyed today while visiting this land.
So we went to Cosmic Rays for lunch, which is pretty typical for us because we usually end up over there around lunchtime. So they have a lot of 50th anniversary items right now. Jared got Walt's chili hot dog, which was enormous and it was delicious. I cannot say no to a burger topped with mac and cheese, so I got the Mission to Mars burger and it was delicious. So we ended up getting a Lightning Lane for Space Mountain for after lunch, and honestly we literally walked on the ride. Like it was great. So once you scan your Lightning Lane, you can immediately get another one. It's just kind of tricky because you never know what times they're going to have available. So I ended up grabbing one for Jungle Cruise, which was really good because it did not drop below an hour the entire day. For Jungle Cruise, we did have to wait, I think, like 10 minutes, but only because, like I said, it was one of the longest wait times of the park of the day, like the entire time. So this was honestly, I think, my best experience on the Jungle Cruise. As you guys know, they redid some of the scenes and some of the jokes are really fresh, but if there was a way to request a skipper, you gotta request Skipper Michael because it was so good that Jared was literally like hunched over laughing and crying. He had to put his glasses on. Like it was awesome. So around then, we headed out of the park because we had reservations at Narcoossee's. I know, don't even ask how I got it. I have no idea. I think it was a fluke in the reservation system, but I've always wanted to eat at this restaurant. If you guys don't know where it is, it's in the Grand Floridian. Now, I've never stayed there before, but as a kid, my mom would always take my sisters and I to that Cinderella dinner experience, and I just remember every time going in there, like it would be all set up for the holidays, and it was just a beautiful hotel. And this restaurant, it's like impossible to get reservations at. So when I saw that on the reservation site, I grabbed it so quick. Okay guys, so I just literally got ready in the Grand Floridian bathroom because we were at the park and we basically just brought all our stuff with us so we can just take the monorail over to our reservation. It's at 5:30. We're going to Narcoossee's. I'm really excited, but I mean, I feel like I should have maybe brought something different to wear. I mean, I brought like a nice shirt and like jeans, but like everybody I see going in there has like a nice dress on and like not sneakers. So I guess we'll see. We'll check it out. All right, so what's your favorite ride so far?
None of them. All of them. I'm just kidding.
I think I liked.
No, I like the Jungle Cruise just because of Skipper Mike. Skipper Mike, he was super funny.
Michael.
Skipper Michael.
Yeah, I
Super
think
funny.
that was probably the best Jungle Cruise experience that I've actually ever had, and that's
No,
saying a lot.
I was laughing my ass off.
He was like crying. He had to put his sunglasses on because he was laughing so hard. It was so funny. But yeah, I definitely think Jungle Cruise is like
Jungle
a highlight.
Cruise takes it.
Yeah. And what was the other one? I don't remember what else.
I mean, we did a lot of rides.
We did do a lot of. Oh, Big Thunder this morning was a lot of fun.
Big Thunder was.
It was like nice
fun.
and refreshing in the cold air.
We're about to go do
Space Mountain for the
Space
second
Mountain
time.
for the. Oh, I thought it was the fifth. No. Okay. Second time. You're right.
No, I wish it was a fifth, but no.
No,
We did Lightning Lane earlier. Now we're just kind of doing a walk on because it's 30 minutes. Alright, where are we today?
I don't know. Where are we?
I don't know. I don't know. We are about to go.
Universal Orlando? Whoa!
We're about to go into the park. We're gonna get the Velocicoaster done. And we're gonna eat at Moe's and get some Fat Tuesday drinks. And then we have Halloween Horror Nights tonight.
not ready.
Alright guys, so we are actually pass holders for Universal. So what that means is if you get in the park before the event happens, before they clear everybody out, you can actually stay in what's called a holding area. You can also do this if you have a same day ticket. So that's what we did, and we kind of just hung out. We got some food and drinks, and then we waited for the event to begin.
True Floridian.
So as a review of the event this year, I thought all in all it was a pretty solid event. I did get pretty scared in some of the houses. For the 30th though, I did think they were kind of lacking in just, I was expecting a little more, but it wasn't a bad event. I think it was better than the last full event. The last full event, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get scared at all. And I am an easy person to scare, so I don't know if maybe we just hit the wrong houses at the wrong times when we went last time, but this is our 8th time going, 9th if you count last year, so we pretty much know how the event goes. But overall, I did think that this was a pretty strong event. I think my favorites were either Hill House, I liked the pumpkin one, and the puppet theater one. We had done the Frankenstein one and Tooth Fairy last year. They had it just open during the day, those two. We did not get to do Beetlejuice, which I was kind of upset about, but it is what it is. And then we also did not get to do Chainsaw Massacre because for some reason that house was over an hour and a half the entire night. So the next morning I got up kind of early because I really wanted to get into the Fit Stop and get my workout done for the day. If you guys don't know, the Fit Stop is basically just our virtual gym where we can all get on. We can either get on together or just kind of on our own, and we can get any program done. I love it just because it's so versatile and I can literally take it anywhere. I think that's the coolest thing, that I don't have to miss a day because I can literally just pull it up on my laptop or my phone. The program I'm doing here, I actually just finished, and I actually just started a brand new program that just launched. I am super pumped about it. It's literally 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and it's 30 days. Come on, that's a no-brainer. So if you guys want some info on that, I will leave the link in the description below. So the next morning we had Epcot on our plans for the day. So what we did was we went to the boardwalk and we went to the bakery on the boardwalk, and let me tell you, they have a fantastic breakfast. This sandwich that we got, it was so good that we ended up going back the next day to get the same thing because It was quick, easy, and it actually was not that expensive for a breakfast on property. Not to mention, I think that this walk from the boardwalk to either Hollywood Studios or Epcot is just the most beautiful walk in the entire resort. Like, I love it, especially at this time of year. It was super nice out. It wasn't too hot. It was beautiful. The sky was amazing. And I think from the breakfast place, the bakery, it took us about maybe 5 to 7 minutes to walk to the park. So we did not get Genie Plus for this park. I was just worried that there wasn't going to be enough stuff to do in the park to make it worth it. So we ended up just starting in the countries and getting a move on Food and Wine. What is that called?
Chorizo?
Chiliquat. I don't even know how. Something with chorizo. I have no idea. But this margarita, I think, is my new favorite margarita in the park. Or a new festival margarita. Alright, what do you think about the margarita?
This margarita?
I really like the spice. But the food was really spicy too, so it's kind of hard for me to like wash it down.
It's like washing down spice with spice. But it was good.
Yeah, but I think this margarita, I think this is my favorite margarita out of any festival I've been to. Alright, what are we at? What are we at? You don't even know what we ordered.
We have a sausage looking thing. I think this is milk.
Alright. We got the wild mushroom fillet and the cheddar potato soup, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. We got both things at Canada. I've had this before. I think I've had this. They're both delicious. So after Italy, we ended up taking a little bit of a break from the booths and we went back into Mexico to do the boat ride. I like the boat ride. I think it's a great break, especially when you're drinking around the park. It's nice and cool and relaxing, and there's typically like no line. This looks delish. How's yours?
Right on.
No words.
Right on.
The Mac and Eats booth. Some
Mac and
traditional. And what'd you get? Whatever the IPA is?
I got beer.
No
I
kidding.
got a beer.
It's the IPA. I don't know what it's called. Alright, so though we did not do Genie Plus, I did manage to get a reservation for Remy's that day. I was really excited, but at the same time, I know that it's not like an e-ticket attraction, but I was just happy to finally do it. I love the movie. I think it's adorable. I've seen the video of the ride in France, so I was kind of hoping that we were going to get a reservation for it. Don't worry, I know I'm recording in the line right now, but I did not video inside the ride for those of you that do not like spoilers, so just know that it is only the line that I'm recording, so don't worry about having to skip or anything like that. What do we rate the stew out of? 10 out of 10.
Tonight I rated about like a 7.5.
That's what I was gonna say.
7.5. I mean, it's good. I've had better though.
So at this point, we were pretty much done with all the food booths we wanted to stop at. I didn't record all of them, but we did make it through a majority of them. We headed over to Test Track next because this is our favorite ride in the park. So after Test Track, we had a little bit of time left before the new fireworks show was happening. So we headed over to Club Cool, which I used to love this place as a kid. Jared had actually never been there, so I wanted to take the opportunity because they had just redone the entire building. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically just a bunch of different Coca-Cola products from around the world, and you can try them for free. Some of them are actually pretty good, while others are not so much. I want to know, what is everybody's take on Beverly, though? If you know what I'm talking about, please drop it in the comments below. So on our last day, we ended up going to Hollywood Studios. I did not get a Genie Plus for this day, mainly because, again, there aren't that many rides in the park, but also because it wasn't a full day. We were leaving to go home, so I didn't want to end up getting a return time too late and then us not even be able to use it because we had to leave. So we love the Skyliner as a transportation mode for Disney. I think it's my favorite way of transportation. I think Jared would agree with me. It's just so nice and peaceful, and right now they're not putting you in a car with a bunch of other people. It's just you and your party, so it's really nice, and it's a great view of the entire resort. I highly recommend doing this, even if it's not to get to a park, even if you're just doing it for fun and you're able to. So I don't know what it is about this park, but I just love the atmosphere here, especially when it's nice and cool out and they start putting Christmas decorations up. Like, this is hands down my favorite park. It has my favorite ride, Rock and Roller Coaster, in it. I love Rise of Resistance too, but I gotta go with the OG Rock and Roller Coaster. But I'm curious, what is you guys' favorite park on Disney property? And don't worry, I know this is Rise of the Resistance, but I do not film inside the ride, so don't worry about any spoilers coming on screen right now. So Rise of the Resistance was actually the only ride that we got done in the park that day. It was supposed to be a 2-hour wait. We got there kind of late. It ended up being 2.5 hours, which was actually way too long for me in my opinion. I'm curious though, what is the longest wait you would wait for a ride such as Rise of the Resistance? So we ended up just grabbing some lunch on the way out at ABC Commissary, and honestly, this is my favorite quick service restaurant on property. Jared got these delicious tacos, and I got what I always get, a buffalo chicken grilled cheese sandwich, and I highly recommend this sandwich. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. There will be more Disney content coming up. I have a trip coming up very soon. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.